Welcome to Warhawk Football, everybody, and this year's Pac-12 Championship featuring the Kalispell Warhawks and the Arizona Wildcats. The Warhawks have been defending their Pac-12 title this season as well as the National Championship. They have a chance to repeat both if they can win today and get back to the title game. Their opponents today are the Arizona Wildcats, ranked number 23 in the country and winners of their past 4 games. They'll try to pull off the upset and end our hopes of a repeat season as we get underway. Wildcats, they're underdogs today and they'll start at the 25-yard line. The quarterback is Marquise Lewis, who enjoyed a very good regular season, 25 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. They'll run it with Nick Cunningham on first down, gain of a few. To the air now, Lewis looks to scramble, runs into some trouble, and gets dropped for a loss. He's sacked by Jaquan Cunningham. Kalispell so disruptive up front. This is a top 10 defense in terms of points allowed. First third down of the day, Lewis against an 8-man coverage. Gets it off, sailing downfield, and got his man in Kalispell territory, David Jenkins. Those are the kinds of things they'll need to go their way if they're to compete here with the Warhawks, who come back on first down with a good play from Mario Townsend. Townsend leads this team in tackles for loss. 3rd and 14, Lewis steps up, hit as he throws, and incomplete. No one in the area, and they'll bring on the kicking unit. This looks like a 52 or 53-yard try. It'll need a hook, and it banks in, clanking off the right upright. It's through, 3-0 Arizona. And we'll also be keeping an eye on the Big Ten Championship as Penn State is currently trailing. But if Penn State and Kalispell both win, we're likely to see a rematch of the Rose Bowl from 2 years ago. Warhawk football for the first time, running over a defender. This is Marcus Payne off the option pitch for 3. First third down now for the Warhawks. They bring Joyce in motion. Warren lets it fly. He's got it. Carl Joyce on the outside. That's good for 17 and a first down. Warhawks coming off a decisive win over Cal a week ago, in which the offense had their best game perhaps of the year. Brandon Warren was at the forefront of the rushing attack. He had 3 touchdowns on the ground. A quick throw on second down. This is incomplete for Hayden John Charles, who threw a touchdown to Brandon Warren last week. 3rd down, roll out right. Warren over the middle, complete, but giving up the first down progress is Knightley. But the offense is sent back out there, now in the I formation. In motion, John Charles, and run left. Thomas has the first and gets to the outside. He's inside the 30. Kyle Thomas inside the 5, scoring the 50-yard touchdown. On a 4th and 1, Kalispell goes the distance, and there's the senior Kyle Thomas, now over 1,100 yards on the year, and scoring the big touchdown at 7-3. Arizona has won their last 4, scoring at least 34 points in each. You gotta put up points if you're to compete with Kalispell, and facing this defense makes it very tough to put up those kind of points. Here's second down for Marquise Lewis, finding his tight end Chris Mayo for a gain of 10. Mayo, a very talented freshman. Handoff goes to Cunningham again, 1,100-yard rusher this season. He gets 7 more. On second down toward midfield, Lewis pulls it back. It's a read option keeper in the open field, met by Baker and stopped after a 16-yard run. Arizona back in field goal range. On second down, Lewis takes off again, cutting upfield. First down as he weaves and corkscrews his way inside the 20. Wildcats on the move, trying to bring the fight to Kalispell today. Here it's second down inside the red zone. Lewis keeping again, and he's dragged down by Daniel Foster to force 3rd down. Do you trust the ground game here, or do you throw it? They'll run, and Cunningham gets nothing. It's number 52, Mario Townsend. He does almost all his damage around the line of scrimmage, and he's been phenomenal this season. Now a 7-6 game as Kalispell comes out in the Wildcat, and Thomas is ripped down for a loss. Could not try whatever they were setting up there. Now their standard offense back in, Warren to the air, And he fires downfield to an open man, complete to Justin Payne, gain of 13. 1 of 2 on third down, needing 1. Warren on the keeper, spins away and broke a tackle, first down. When you have your chances to make a play, you can't mess it up. This is the worst team to give second chances to. Mid-screen, Knightley, got room to run, first down. They love this mid-screen. It helps the flow of their running game and creates a nice high percentage play. They'll run left now. Thomas spins ahead. Another missed tackle by the Wildcats. Gain of 9. When Kalispell's creating all these extra yards, they're tough to stop. And then they go downhill. Thomas tries to work outside. Another first down, and already 88 on the ground. Kalispell had 237 last week against Cal. Now airing it out on second down to the sideline. Caught by Justin Payne. You gotta be kidding me. No way he made this catch. Warren throws it up for grabs. And it's a one-handed grab by Payne one more time. Jump ball, defender can't knock it free. And the toes come down in bounds. The heels seem to come out of bounds. But it's a catch. And Kalispell runs it in for 6. Kyle Thomas. That's 10 now on the season for the senior. And he's enjoyed the best year of his career. Well, Kalispell's offense has come to play again. Arizona's going to need to get more than just field goals to compete. Here's a 7-yard reception by Chris Mayo. But it's all about third down against Kalispell. Lewis needs 2, looks to run for it, and he's sacked. And guess who it is? Maurice Collins. As a sophomore, he's had a historic season. 15 sacks, a Kalispell record, and he's only in his second year. Warhawk football, back to the option now, and there's Warren finding running room. Out to midfield for 13. First and 10 with split backs. Off the fake to Marcus Payne, rolling right, a strike for Payne, first down. 11 to Justin Payne this time. Kalispell finding their rhythm early in this game. Back to the air, downfield, a lob for Hayden John Charles. He takes it out of the air, 26 more. First the lob to Payne, now the lob to Hayden. The Warhawks are showing just why they're the number 2 ranked team in the country. It's Warren on first down, walk on in, Brandon, touchdown. 13 yards out, makes it look easy. That's 4 in his last 2 games. 7 on the year. If he comes back for a senior season, I can't wait to see what he can do. It's 21-6, and the Wildcats have to already be feeling the pressure. Kalispell's pulling away. Can their offense slow this down? To the outside, complete to Shannon Parker. Spun by Juno Springs, a gain of 10. That's all they need. Get into a rhythm. Make this defense start to switch things up and guess. There's another first down, complete to Fabian Byers. This is the start to the drive Arizona needed. Now a handoff for Cunningham. Watch out, it's Mario Townsend. He's already at 6 tackles today. He's not even a starter. 2nd and 12, running right. Another sack on Marquise Lewis. Now it's Boogie Turner. Don't let Collins' success overshadow him. These are the 2 best single sack seasons in Kalispell history. And on third down, Boogie chases down Cunningham to force 4th down. And they'll attempt a field goal even longer than their first. And he overkicked it. Wide left. Pulled it and Kalispell takes over. They want to put this game out of reach as fast as they can. 2.5 to go here in the second quarter. Complete. Justin Payne into traffic. Gain of 6. Warhawks go 2 receivers right. It's third down. Wildcats need a stop. They got some pressure. Warren gets away from it. He breaks contain, turns upfield. Brandon Warren very close to the sticks, but I don't think he got there. And the Warhawks are not going to go for it. They're on their half of the 50, and on 4th and inches, they punt. Returnable for Pitts. He gets across the 20. It's only about 27-28 yards of net as Arizona takes over. Here's a chance, but they've got to get out of the backfield first and foremost. Another one for Maurice Collins. Down 15, needing 14 for a first. Cunningham gets away from one, but not the second. He's taken down by Oscar Bryant. So after all of that, Kalispell punts, and they're right back almost where they started before this, as Joyce makes the catch. That was risky out of Warren, but he got away with one. Kalispell into field goal range now with a minute to go. Warren 1st and 10, finds a wide open Justin Payne. You can't leave him uncovered like that. Gain of 18. Warhawks trying to find the end zone again. Setting up another mid-screen, and Warren throws it late. Joyce gets a few, and that forces 3rd and 6. They tried this last week. They split out John Charles wide left. Here's Warren. Will he throw it up? No, he won't. The pressure's there, and the ball comes out. Knightley scoops it up, and Kalispell almost ruined that opportunity. They had a screen on one side, a fade on the other, and Warren didn't like either option. So they'll bring on Rick Thomas. It's a 15-point game, and now up 18. Kalispell into the half with control of this game. If they can hang on, Kalispell's going back to the national championship. Warhawk football continues here in the Pac-12 championship, where the Kalispell offense once again is rolling. They learned a lot, I think, last week, and they've carried that success into this game. Now the second half underway. Warren flushed outside, extending the play, and there's an open man again, number 86, Justin Payne. He's been the favorite target of Warren today. 1st and 10, again to the air, pressure in the face, and over the middle. Warren cannot connect with Payne this time. Kalispell looked like they were trying to take some shots downfield there, but didn't get the look they liked, so they go back to their ground game, and this is Warren for 9. 3rd down and inches. Kalispell controls the line of scrimmage and moves the chains again. It's Kyle Thomas. Warhawks now in the eye. Interesting here on 2nd down. They'll throw from it. Pressure there. Warren coughed up another one. Scooped up by Westergren. They're trying to get downfield, that's clear. But they haven't been very good at doing that this season. It's a 3rd and 16. Warren over the middle. Incomplete for Tyrone Houston. Had a pretty good chance, but they'll have to kick it back. So Arizona's going to need their defense to continue getting stops, but their offense, only 6 points, and those came on their first 2 possessions. They've got to get more consistency. 1st down for Arizona. Sweep right. This is Cunningham. Nowhere to go. It's Mario Townsend, the sure tackler. 3 tackles for a loss today. That's why he leads this team in tackles for loss. Here's a screen to Cunningham on 3rd down. He won't get to the marker. He's stopped by Bryant and Bozeman. It's another Arizona punt, and Kalispell back to work. They'll run. Warren runs into Reggie Jackson. They had a pretty good design play there. It's that tight end lead option, and Jackson botched it. 3rd down and 8. 4 sent at Warren. Pressure in his face. He's sacked again. Another stop for the Wildcats. That's 2 to begin this half. Now their offense needs to do something. They've been one-dimensional all day, and they've ran well for most of the year. They've been unable to adapt today as Kevin Lowe makes the catch for 9. In Kalispell territory, it's 1st down. They'll try play action. Good protection here for Lewis, and the pass is on target. Lowe once again inside the 25-yard line. The Wildcats are officially in business again. Kalispell sitting too deep here as the handoff goes to Cunningham. Fighting through contact, a tough run of about 6 yards. That's the balance they need. 3rd down, they bring Mayo in motion. Another run. Cunningham has the middle opened up. I did not think they would run there, but they do it, and they do it well. 24 yards for Cunningham. Most of those coming on the last 2 plays. Now a complete pass inside the 5. Fabian Byers, gain of 6. But breaking through that goal line is always tough against this defense. Taking off, Lewis hit, keeps his balance, and he's sacked! It's Oscar Bryant getting into the fun. Now 3rd and goal. Kalispell brings 5, dump off Cunningham. He won't get there. Another stand by the Warhawk defense. That's 3 field goals now for Arizona, 24-9. The Warhawk offense trying to get back on track. It's Warren running for 6. 3 of 8 on 3rd down. In the back is Payne. He gets the call, has the first down and heads outside. Spins around the safety. Marcus Payne inside the 35 of the Wildcats. This is hands down the best rushing attack Kalispell has ever had. Inside the 30 now, a jet sweep. They'll get Carl Joyce. He breaks 2 tackles but can't make anything of the play. Good job by Arizona getting enough there. 3rd and short. Toss this time. Payne again to the outside. Has the first down. Fights his way inside the 15 for a gain of 11. Payne exceeding all expectations heading into this year. On 1st down, Warren in trouble. He'll extend the play. Gets it out and wide open. Payne dives in. Touchdown! What a play for Kalispell! It's another special year for our Warhawks, who extend their lead 31-9. So if they win, we want to know who will join them in the national title game. Well, Nebraska is giving Penn State everything they can handle, and they're winning right now. The number 3 ranked team in the country, by the way, is Georgia Tech. We'll check on this game later. What a play for the Wildcats now. They are desperate. And that is complete to Shannon Parker. Lewis right back to the air, and the pressure is too much. As soon as he got to the top of his drop back, he had to throw that away. 3rd and 10, they're just breaking out the screens now, and Boogie Turner reads this one as well. Cunningham lost 3, and now a desperation 4th and 13. Kalispell gets pressure. Lewis throws it out of bounds and incomplete. Turnover on downs, Kalispell football. Now they'll work on running out the remainder of this clock. Handoff, Marcus Payne. We also have to talk about how great this offensive line has been. Kalispell's developed a powerhouse offensively. They toss it out to Thomas. He pulls up to throw. Thomas deep downfield, knocked away from John Charles. Kalispell loves the trick play. We've known that from the very beginning. 3rd down and 7 for Brandon Warren. They got some pressure on him. He'll break a tackle, slips through another, and throws this to the Arizona bench. I want to give some credit to Arizona's defense for getting some stops, but 3 field goals won't keep you in very many games. Kalispell set to punt. Cedric Parks high in the sky, angles this one out of bounds at the 3. Kalispell winning in all 3 phases today. Arizona backed up in the eye. Fullback dive, long, stuffed. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 10. Warhawks in their 3-3-5 nickel defense. Lewis to the air. He's blitzed and sacked for a safety. Juno Springs. What a game he had last week with the forced fumble and the pick 6. Throw a safety on top of it now. What a stretch for Juno. 33-9, and the football going to the Warhawks. Returned by Carl Joyce. Cuts toward the near sideline. Gets a big block. He's across the 50, and Joyce is shoved out after a great return of 42 yards. And taking the field offensively at quarterback is Dustin Payment, and the running back is Austin Jenkins. Payment's running wide on 1st down. Tracked down from behind. He picks up 11. We've seen players like Austin Jenkins get a lot of playing time this year with all the blowout victories Kalispell has had, and it's another good run for Payment. Goal to go for Kalispell. They'll sweep right now. Austin Jenkins gets stuffed. Can the backups come through in the red zone? They'll motion over Jackson, and Payment runs some speed option. Flips it out to Jenkins. He's got this. Touchdown! An excellently executed speed option. Kalispell rarely uses this play, but it's run to perfection here by the backups. And this juggernaut of a team is going to win the Pac-12 championship. They're currently up by 31 points. It's one of the most complete Kalispell teams we've ever seen. Just a couple minutes left to go in this game. There is a 27-yard catch by Shannon Parker. And the first down here for Lewis. He lobs it out, caught by Lowe, and they'll get inside the 40. Trying to make things look a little bit closer. Here's 2nd down for Lewis. Airs it out downfield. Got his man. Grant inside the 5. Spun into the end zone. And Arizona at last has a touchdown. And that was against mostly Kalispell starters as well on defense. Under a minute to go, though, it does not appear that Arizona will use any timeouts as Austin Jenkins gets 9 more, and that is going to do it. Back-to-back Pac-12 titles for the Kalispell Warhawks. What a year. They'll have one more game this season, and it's going to be the national championship for the number 2 ranked team in the country. We'll find out their opponent shortly. But it was another good game for Kalispell's offense. I love the focus on getting Warren to run and get more production out of him directly, and then spread the ball around to everybody else. Kyle Thomas finds the end zone twice. He only carried the ball 8 times today. Didn't have to get a ton of work as Payne also took some carries. The offense was good, maybe not quite as good as the Cal game, as we had a few bad drives and a few punts in a row. Before the half, I wanted to throw a lob up to Hayden John Charles. That wasn't supposed to be a screen. That was called kind of on accident, and I didn't realize it till it was late. And I'm like, who cares? It's a one-read throw anyway. But then I didn't like the look. The screen was also covered up, so it turned into nearly a lost possession. In the second half, I really just wanted to put the game away right away with a big throw downfield. But there were a couple plays where it could have happened and the pressure got there. And then some plays where it was covered. Just stretching the ball downfield in the passing game this year hasn't worked, and that's just been really tough, I guess, for me to accept. But we bring home another conference championship, our second in the Pac-12, and then simming to bowl week to see who our opponent is going to be. The Heisman Trophy was won by Michael Lewis, the running back for New Mexico, who had over 2,000 on the ground, 22 total touchdowns. We haven't really had anybody compete for the Heisman yet in this series. Maybe that'll change. We win all kinds of awards, though, including the Ray Guy. I'm not sure we've ever won that before. That's the best punter award if you weren't aware. But now to find our opponent. It is going to be Penn State. The rematch is on in the national championship. And it's in Pasadena, where the Rose Bowl is held. What a perfect place for us to meet again. Penn State finished the year 13-0, almost losing their last 2 games. They were close against Indiana and Nebraska. They have on paper one of the best offenses in college football. They put up a ton of points, but we have been down this road before. We've seen some teams that have these supposed explosive offenses, and our defense is able to shut them down. Will it happen again? They have a better quarterback than probably any we've seen this year in Oliver Raymond, a 4-year starter with a ton of experience. They also have an offensive line that you're not going to believe. I think it's 3 or 4 All-Americans, an award winner, I forget which award it is, but their offensive line, all 5, really high quality players. I don't think their supporting cast is special. They're good. They have a couple good running backs. They have some pretty good receivers, but we know the way our defense plays, and we know the kind of teams we've already had success against, like Cal. But at the same time, we've also had games like the one against Hawaii where we gave up almost 500 yards passing. We'll see if Penn State is able to solve our defense and give us the challenge that I think they're capable of bringing. They almost beat us a couple years ago in the Rose Bowl, if not for one of the best goal line stands you'll ever see. They nearly ended a perfect season of ours 2 years ago, and this year they'll try to get their revenge. This is a team that I've wanted to see us play against again. I just didn't realize it would be on this stage. I thought about having them as a non-conference opponent these last couple of years. And perhaps, depending on how this game goes, maybe there will be a rivalry continued between these two teams. We do know that we competed against them for Lamecca Warwick in the recruiting battle, and they won. So they're going to replace Oliver Raymond with another exceptional quarterback prospect. And I think Warwick's ceiling is even higher. Warwick could be really special. We'll find out what's in store in the national championship game. And for those of you wondering about Justin Colbert's bowl game, Texas A&M is going to meet Nebraska in the Outback Bowl. I'm not sure if we wanted to do something else for Colbert in that game. Let me know below if that interests you. But the national championship will be coming your way soon in the Kalispell Dynasty. Thank you all for watching and supporting the series. I really do appreciate it. This series has been going on for a while, and I could see it going on for a whole lot longer. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your feedback below, and I'll see you again soon. Have a great day.